Poison Ivy is one of the most forgettable characters in LEGO Batman, but for some reason, I have a much easier time remembering her from our other DC media. Hard to tell why. Oh well. Poison Ivy is a bad guy from the Batman series, but you probably already knew that. I would be a madman if I ranked different types of Poison Ivy. However, I am open to ranking different kinds of poisonous plants. Poison Sumac would obviously win for its fun name. Lucky for us, LEGO Poison Ivy is 100% absolutely safe to touch because LEGO wants to continue making a profit. Apparently, harming children with itchy plants is bad work ethic, and the state likes to intervene. Literally 1984. Today we'll be ranking the LEGO Poison Ivy minifigures, and not the plants, because it's summer and I don't want to deal with any more itching. The mosquito bites are bad enough as is. All of humanity is on board with this, and since we are a dominant species, let's get rid of all the mosquitoes. I literally can't care about the consequences. I just don't want to itch. Speaking of mass extinction without regard for logical consequences, the Batman villain known as Poison Ivy and her ideal future is mass extinction. Poison Ivy is an odd villain when you think about it for a minute. She wants to wipe out all of humanity and make plant life the dominant species, with her as the leader because, of course, that's what villains do. World domination. It's a solid plan, not my cup of tea. My issue with this is that she's a person. Sure, according to the Batman wiki that I'm reading, she's got plants in her DNA or some shit, but like, she's still mostly human. Wouldn't she suffer psychological damage being alone or something? I don't know, she likes plants and hates people. In the LEGO Batman game though, she helps the Riddler, which is a person. Why? The more I think about the reasons for these characters teaming up, the more my brain hurts. Today I'm going to rank the minifigures based off this character. Enjoy these sexy pictures of her while you still can. Her defining physical traits don't really adapt to LEGO all too well, given the blocky nature of it all. She's hot, okay? You want me to say it? Not this one. Of course, the real one. Well, not real, because she's a comic book. You know what I mean. Okay, she's hot. I look at these images and go, awooga, awooga, honk, honk. The killer moth thing is largely a running joke and... Alright, it might not be a joke. Alright, let's start this video. The almighty algorithm isn't too pleased when I have an extended intro. A spike always occurs right around here. I see you. You're double tapping the side of your phone screen to get here. Hello all you skipping funny men. I've been waiting for you.
Here we go. Enough talk.
Let's rank the Poison Ivy minifigs. Coming in last place is the Duplo Poison Ivy. I don't really care for Duplo, and for good reason. It's LEGO made for small children, and I'm not a small child last I checked. On top of that, the figure just looks ugly, but to be fair, every Duplo figure looks ugly, so it's not this one's fault it looks stupid. Honestly, most people probably weren't expecting this one to appear on the list, but I'm thorough with my rankings. If you like Duplo, it's probably a good Duplo figure, but I don't like Duplo, so it rots at the bottom of the list. Also, I can't tell if these are different or not, so I'm just clumping them together because I don't care about Duplo all too much. On to the next one. Usually when making these kind of videos, the classic nostalgic one is high up on the list. However, in a rare instance, this one is the worst because they fumbled the bag so hard the first try. I mean, it looks like Poison Ivy, but god damn, it's weird that she's wearing a lot of skin with the terrible face print. I think LEGO couldn't figure out how to handle her physical traits, but just went, screw it, we ballin'. How do you even mess up this bad? Even if it was based on the Uma Thurman one, it would have been like one spot higher. Thankfully, the designs got way better down the line, and the original is just a bad start to this minifig. The current design feels like it builds off of this one, but actually uses good face and torso printing. I just can't get over these prints. They is ugly. How do we go from this to this? Tell me. Coming in fourth place is the LEGO Friends version of Poison Ivy. What puts this above the classic version is the fact it actually looks good and doesn't sting the eyes every time I look. I'm not a huge fan of LEGO Friend type minifigs, but this one is probably one of the better ones. I don't know, LEGO Friend Superman or something just seems kinda odd. Overall, this is a decent minifig, but I prefer others simply because I like the classic minifigure shape a lot. LEGO Friends are for girls, and girls are icky. Coming in third place is the 2019 version of Poison Ivy. The last few minifigs on this list are all pretty standard minifigs of the character. I feel like updates on the original is the design to capture the spirit of Poison Ivy. Or at least make it not this one. Why is this one in third place? To put it simply, the 2019 version is a step down from the 2017 version of the character you'll see later on the list. While that would be fine on its own, it's also a step down from the 2012 to 2015 version. Essentially, this minifig is very similar to the classic with better face printing and better torso printing. Obviously, this knocks it into being a well-made version of the character, but there are still two that are better. Sorry, it's a good figure, but others just do it better. The 2015 version of Poison Ivy is one of the best upgrades to a design a character has ever seen. Her unique hairpiece having flowers and leaves is a nice touch that fits in line with her character. On top of that, the torso printing is simply better than the other two standard minifigs because it has a unique color to it. On top of that, the green lipstick and her face printing also adds to the design. I don't know why, but this minifig looks like the standard depiction of Eve from Adam and Eve. At least the way children programming does it. I don't think Christian moms want boobs flying into their kid's face while learning about the concept of death, or whatever the point of Adam and Eve is. I just know them from the lingerie site. To be fair, I know boobs in my face would have helped me get through those nights back in high school when I was paralyzed with existential dread while playing Fortnite. It wouldn't have solved it, but it would have been nice. Anyways, overall, what sets this one above other Poison Ivy minifigs is the sheer amount of small details that add to the theming of a plant-based character. She has leaves in her hair, she's got green lipstick, there's actual variety in the green shown in her leg and torso printing. Although she does look like the Green Giant. Great minifig, and it would have been number 1, but number 1 is... Coming in at number 1 is literally the perfect minifig this character will ever get. In first place is the LEGO Batman movie, Poison Ivy. First thing that sets this up way higher than the rest is by actually making her attractive like she is in the comics. They achieve this by making her face print and hairpiece heavily inspired by Marilyn Monroe. This makes sense because let's be frank, LEGO is not putting boobs and butts on a minifig, and it would be weird if they did. Rouge the Bat is famous for a massive bust, but when LEGO made her, they just gave her a flat printing because again, it would be weird if this blocky figure had round features for sexual appeal on a children's toy. The choice for inspiration is very big-brained because Marilyn Monroe is famous for her bedroom eyes and lipstick with very elegant hair and a mole in the same spot. Something you can put on a minifig. Although this is why the prison jumpsuit of this minifig sits up higher as well. She still has the same hair and face print. The torso and leg printing is good too and highly detailed. It pairs nicely with the face print and hairpiece. It's different compared to the rest, and I like it for what it is. It's awesome that they went with the extra lengths and got her a cloth piece for her skirt, ultimately completing the look and securing her top spot from here on out. This is a really well-made minifig that will probably never be redesigned to be better. I think it'll be really hard to top this minifig, especially since she's 4 centimeters. Overall, 10 out of 10 minifigure. I really like it, and I'm willing to spend top dollar for it. Lots of boobs in this video when I think about it. I'm going to keep this short because retention always plummets here. Hit subscribe for more LEGO content. I make LEGO videos, whether it be ranking, discussing issues with LEGO, or issues with the community. I do other videos when the passion strikes, so stay tuned for those. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.